What is going on today, folks? It is the 13th of July, 2026. Let's see what we got in store for us today. Got a ribbon. This is a ribbon. Okay, it looks like a bookmark even. So let's try to get the environment set up and then we can discuss how we are gonna tackle this particular problem. So, okay. Okay, we have, it seems like, okay, that's not a 90-degree angle at the bottom. What is that? What is that? Okay, first and foremost, let's get that top dark brown. Is the linear gradient or conic gradient? I don't know. Does it go linear? Whoa. Whoopsie daisy. We're gonna go with linear gradient here. So linear gradient, and this is gonna be what, 20 pixels tall. So we go from 30 to 50. So, and it's gonna be this 20px followed by transparent 0. And there needs to be comma separated. And let's push this down 30 pixels. So 0, 30px. So we have that. And now we need to figure out what this angle is. So how can we do that? 90, 90. Okay, so it's 180. And then we have, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I could do some sort of conic gradient, but instead of the 75 degrees and 25 degrees that we're used to seeing, I could make it a little different. How are we going to do that? Maybe there's a way with a border, notch out the border. Like if I put a p tag with like 0 pixels, 0 pixels with a border bottom. That's whatever this thick. I don't know if that will work. Alrighty. How are we going to tackle this? Maybe it's going to be a conic gradient and I'm just sitting here thinking. So let's stop doing that and start getting some numbers here. Okay, so if I would say conic gradient, I'm trying to think if I do this color, we go from 0 to, that would be 90, no, sorry, 25%. And what if we went to, what's halfway between 25 and 50? It would be 12 and a half, 25, 35, 36, 37 and a half, 37.5%, followed by transparent, followed by, so that's going to be, again, this is not 90. This is gonna, the way it's gonna show up is gonna be like 90. But let's keep going with this. 37.5, and then 37.5 plus 25, 37, 47, 57.5, 60, I guess. 60%, well, 0. And then we do this again, and then say 70, 72.5%, 0. Okay, that's not 72 will be, okay, what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do? I think I might be over complicating this unnecessarily. Okay, this is incorrect. So if I go, so 37. I need a calculator. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, um, if I do 37, and if I make the okay, okay, think about this. Think about this. I'm trying to think of 10 different things at the same time, so I'm just gonna try to relax and think of one problem at a time instead of like three. So 37.5, so that's 37.5, and then up to 60, that's 25. That's an additional 25%, but that's not what I want. 25. So 25, that's okay, that's 50 altogether, but that's okay. These numbers need to change. Let's go with, oh, first of all, actually, let's go kind of 0, 0, and then we're gonna make this, let's go with 125 to 275. So 125, 150, 150 px, and then down we're gonna make it 30 to 270. 30, that's 240. 240 px. And then no repeat. Beautiful. And we're gonna put this up here, and we're gonna put the comma here, and we're gonna remove this comma. And we are gonna move it from 0, 0. We're gonna push it down 30, right? And we're gonna push it over, I don't know, 100 px. No, a bit more. 120, 125. Beautiful. So now we have the pleasure of tweaking this. So first of all, way too low. If I go at will be the center point. So if we go from whatever this is, so 125 over to 200, so that's 75 pixels. So at 75 px, and then down we're gonna go with 30 to 209, 210, 30 to 210, so it's 180, I guess. Okay, so there's that point. So now I just need to figure out the angles. So 37.5 seems obviously wrong. It's a bit too far in, so it's less than 37.5. If we go 36, 35.1, ooh, 37. And then here we go 60, 70, nope, 60. Okay, did we get it? A little aliasing going on, but let's see what we come up with. So these numbers, oh, 100% amazing. So these numbers are exactly where the center point for this conic gradient is going to be. So I keep forgetting that, and I was messing around with my answers the other day, and I just couldn't get it to work properly because I didn't understand what these numbers meant. So I'm glad I kind of looked it up because it came clutch today. So let's get this slimmed down here, and then we got ourselves an answer. Okay, and then let's get ready. Beautiful. Let's submit one more time. So 647, which is not bad, and 224. So now we're at 176. Sub 10 minutes. Can we do it? 100% 674 global stats. Happy with that. Happy with that. Guys, if you're still here, you the real MVP. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.